welcome to Diksha Vedantu. I'm your Aditi Ma'am, and today beta in this video we are going to see some very important chemical salts that are there at the end of your acid, base and salts chapter. And I know maybe most of you keep on forgetting these again and again. So I will tell you the right approach to study these, the tricks maybe to remember these. So watch this video till the end and we will revise these as well so that they get engraved in your soul till your class 10th boards. Okay, now subscribe the channel because we are coming live every day, so make sure to join those sessions. Now moving on to this video beta, the very first salt we know, ma'am, that is common salt, and we know that is literally just NaCl. Oops, that is literally just NaCl. Now NaCl, ma'am, it's just common salt that we use in our houses every day. In two types we can extract these salt, basically from evaporation from seawater. Now we know seawater is salty, so if we evaporate all the water, what we are left with is simple salt, that is your NaCl. Or we can use lab method as well. What was the lab method, ma'am? We will take a base and we will take a strong acid and it will give us a salt NaCl plus H2O water. Right? But ma'am, this is lab method, not quite healthy if you say, but it's really expensive as well. Okay, so we don't use this method. We generally go with C by evaporation. Right? What are these? Simply used as table salt in our food and as a raw product for the similar chemicals that we are going to study further. Basically NaOH, caustic soda, Na2CO3, NaHCO3, your baking soda and washing soda that you are going to study. Now beta, remember one thing. First is NaCl, you will remember that. Second, you just put that NaCl inside water. Ma'am, I do that every day at home. I don't get NaOH, that is caustic soda. Because you need to put this NaCl in water, but you need to pass electricity from this as well. If you put NaCl inside water, NaCl plus water, and you pass electricity in that glass through a battery, which you shouldn't do, then you will get NaOH, which is your caustic soda, and with that bacha you are going to get Cl2, because see, this Cl was replaced by OH, right? It becomes NaOH, caustic soda NaOH, and we get it from NaCl by putting it in water and passing electricity through it. We get caustic soda, this Cl comes out, Cl2 plus a hydrogen gas. Now ma'am, how should I remember this common salt? I remembered. How will I remember caustic soda? Practice. Okay, you just have to remember their names. Rest I will tell you how to do the reaction. How to remember that, you leave that on me. I'll give you amazing tricks. You just remember the names. Okay, first is NaCl, common salt. Second is caustic soda, NaOH. Now how does NaOH come from NaCl? The first thing we studied, when NaCl, now I need OH. I can get OH from water, right? Now you put water and you pass electricity through it, it becomes NaOH. That's what I want to get, right? So it becomes NaOH plus the NaCl, the Cl comes out, Cl2, and hydrogen gas also comes out. Right? And that is what the basic concept of caustic soda is. That is your sodium hydroxide, NaOH. Okay, now this process is called chlor-alkali process. Why beta? Because the process due to the formation of chlorine and alkali. See, this is what? This is your chlorine, and NaOH is what? Alkali. Alkali is what? The base that is soluble in water. Base that is soluble in water. NaOH is soluble in water. So we get chlor-alkali, chlorine and an alkali. Done. Understood? Then beta, moving on, we have some uses of these. NaOH beta is used in caustic soda, used in making detergents and soaps, right? It's alkali, it's a base, and it is soluble in water. So can we use it for detergent and soaps? Obviously. Then in paper making, in bleaching manufacturing, and in extraction of aluminium. Some of the uses of hydrogen, we know we use hydrogen as a fuel, making HCl an acid, and making fertilizers like ammonia. Okay, and Cl2, chlorine, we use it for water purification in swimming pools, right? In water treatment, in making PVC, polyvinyl chloride, those PVC sheets lot of people have in their homes, right? Making disinfectants, and also in making pesticides. sites, right? Because they are basically a purification. So whatever things are used for purification, we used in that. Disinfectants, water treatment, swimming pools, pesticides, and PVC. Okay, done. Next beta, we have the next thing. Now we are done with normal salt, that is your NaCl, caustic soda, NaOH. NaOH comes from NaCl. By adding water and passing electricity, we get NaOH plus chlorine plus hydrogen, and that's why it's called chlor-alkali process. Not too much, not much. Then beta, bleaching powder. Now again, your task is just only to remember this formula, CaClO2. CaClO2. What do? You take a page and write down just their names and formulas. Common salt, that is your NaCl. Then caustic soda, that is your NaOH. Then comes bleaching powder, that is your CaClO whole twice. CaClO whole twice. Now, this is my product, right? So what do? You write it in the product side. CaClO twice. Now, how do you remember this? How do you remember this? That's a little bit of a tricky part. Okay. Now, beta, I have calcium hydroxide. I want bleaching powder. That is your calcium oxychloride. Done. Now, how will you remember from where to get it? You simply write this down again, Ca. Okay. Now, if I write this down again, this is not the reactant, right? So, you just have to make one minute change, that instead of Cl, you have to write H. You have OH twice, right? Done. Right? Now, you just have to add chlorine. You will add Cl2 and you will get CaClO twice. Right? This is the basic thing. Now, with that, you will get some byproducts as well. Now, this is some tricky part. This is also a tricky part. You just have to remember that CaOH twice. This H was left out, okay, and then Cl took the position of H. That what happened. But this Cl was a little bit still alone, so Ca was like, okay, I will combine with you as well. This Cl wants calcium all to itself, okay, I don't want to share you. Chlorine says, okay, so Ca says that, okay, remain with oxygen, but I will combine with you as well. So we get CaCl2, as well, and then this H, this comes out to be H2O. A little bit you still have to remember, of course, it's just a trick, but all you have to do is write down this product, remember this product, CaClO twice. From where this is coming? I had calcium hydroxide, CaOH twice. Now I need chlorine, so I will add Cl2. One trick is this Cl wants the calcium alone. So it says, I want you alone as well. So Ca said, okay, you stay with oxygen as well, but I will combine with U2 plus water. Understood? A little bit easy, right? Okay, so that's basically your bleaching powder. So bleaching powder is also called chloride of lime, because beta, this is what? CaOH twice was what? What is the name of CaOH twice? Let me know in the comment section. What was the name of calcium hydroxide? What was the name of calcium hydroxide? Write down in the comment sections. Okay. Now, use of bleaching powder. For bleaching powder, see, cotton and linen. Cotton, when we get it, it's a little yellowish. Now, to bleach it, to take out all its color, we use bleaching powder. Okay. Now, for bleaching wood pulp in paper factory, of course, we need white paper. Wood is a little bit yellowish, so bleach that color. Acts as an oxidizing agent in chemical factories, and then a disinfecting drinking water as well. Okay, done beta. Now from this beta, let's move on to a very important part, that is your baking soda. Now baking soda is, again, we go back to our NaCl, NaOH. One thing that is different is your bleaching powder. Okay, other than most thing is sodium. So let me just move it down. Okay, let's beat it. So when we have common salt, then we have caustic soda. Common salt is NaCl, caustic soda is NaOH. Now beta, we again go back to common salt. Common salt is a raw product. Remember, common salt is a raw product. We use it in all the cookings, right? It's a raw product. Just remember by that. Now baking soda, it's not bleaching powder. Okay, we use NaCl. Now beta, we use NaCl and we have to remember the formula. So baking soda, again you take that paper and you write baking soda, its formula NaHCO3. You just have to remember this sheet, nothing else. Now beta, this is very easy. NaHCO3. Now how do you remember this? See, again you write it in the product side, NaHCO3. Now it comes from NaCl, that much I remember. So NaCl. Now I have to replace this Cl with HCO3. So I will get H from, I will get CO3. Now you remember carbonate. Carbonate, we studied that every time we have carbonate in reaction side, in product side, the other side we will always have carbon dioxide and water. Okay, so carbon dioxide and water are the two main products. See, this is, you will remember if you have cleared the basics, right? So whenever you have CO3, you will have H2O and CO2 on the other side, either in reactant or product, right? Now you can get confused that ma'am, H is there, so this is the whole reaction. But remember, these two things are just for CO3. We still have to add H. From where will I add H? Ma'am, we will add ammonia, that is NH3. A little bit easy, a little bit tricky understanding. So you remember the exact formula NaHCO3, you write down in the product side. Now ma'am, we need NaOH, that we will get from NaCl. Now HCO3, ma'am, CO3 comes from water plus carbon dioxide. Plus ma'am, we need hydrogen as well. Where will we get that from? Ammonia, NH3. Done. Okay. So we will get NaCl plus water plus carbon dioxide plus ammonia, that will give you NaHCO3. Okay. Now beta, there are so many products, right? So a byproduct will form. This Cl goes out. So either it will be Cl2, but there is ammonia, so it will combine with ammonia. So it becomes NH4Cl. So this Cl2 comes out. Of course, we have to give it a position, give it a space in the product, right? But it combines with ammonia, NH4Cl. NH4Cl. Understood? Basic. Okay, let's study about it. What are the chemical properties? See, NaHCO3 is basic in nature, obviously. As heated, it decomposes to Na2CO3. Whenever we heat baking soda, this H goes out and we get Na2CO3. Plus we have CO3. So on the other side we have H2O and CO2, right? Is it in product? CO3 is in product. In reactant we have hydrogen and carbon dioxide. CO3 is in reactant. In product side we have hydrogen, water and carbon dioxide. Okay. Whenever you heat NaHCO3, you will get Na2CO3. Okay. Done. And beta, whenever you add this baking soda with a mild acid, that is maybe your tartaric acid, this baking soda will convert into baking powder. This baking soda will convert into baking powder plus water plus carbon dioxide. Why? Because baking soda is NaHCO3, right? You added with some acid, weak acid, H plus ions in acid. So it will become baking soda plus, because of the CO3, we will have carbon dioxide plus water. You see the trend? Okay. Now, common salt NaCl, caustic soda NaOH from NaCl, baking soda NaHCO3 from NaCl, and because of CO3 we have carbon dioxide and water, and for H we have NH3. Understood? Okay, next beta, we have now this Na2CO3 that we got. Now let me write it down. When we heated NaHCO3, when we heated it, we got Na2CO3 plus we got other products as well with it. Okay. Now, what are the other products? This carbonate will have H2O plus CO2. Done. Okay. Now, beta, this the thing that was formed here, this is called your washing soda. That is what our next chemical is, your washing soda. Done? Your washing soda, the one thing that is different is it has 10 molecules of water with it. So it is not sodium carbonate, it is sodium carbonate decahydrate. Sodium carbonate decahydrate. You remember how washing soda used for washing, we use water with washing, so it will have lots of water with it, so decahydrate. Okay, but when we write down the reactions, we have to start from NaCl. Okay, first what did we do? NaCl. Okay, so first beta, we need to make washing soda, right? Now we got washing soda by heating baking soda, right? By heating baking soda, right? And ma'am, we got baking soda from what? We got baking soda from common salt, right? So we got baking soda from NaCl, right? Let's just write down the reaction. First is your NaCl to baking soda. So NaCl, what is baking soda? What was baking soda? NaHCO, we have NaHCO3. That's the one thing you have to remember. Okay, so we want to get NaHCO3. We will get this from Na, we will get from NaCl. Carbonate we will get from CO2 plus H2O, and this H beta we will get from NH3. Understood? Then beta second, now we have to get NaHCO3. Now we have to make washing soda from baking soda. That means, okay, we have one more product with it, NH4Cl. Remember? Now this NaHCO3 has to be converted to washing soda. What is washing soda? Na2CO3. Ma'am, very simple. Just heat it. NaHCO3 when heated, it will give you Na2CO3 plus water plus carbon dioxide. Okay, ma'am. Goodbye. Tata. Done. Now, washing soda has water, 10 molecules of water. So we will add, there is a third equation as well. So Na2CO3 plus water. You have to take care of the balancing. I have taught you balancing so many times. Okay. So Na2CO3 plus water will give you Na2CO3. It will simply absorb the water dot 10H2O. Just write 10 here and it's balanced. Done. This is the whole reaction for your formation of washing soda. That is your Na2CO3 that came from baking soda, NaHCO3 that came from NaCl common salt. Done? Done? And that is all the things we studied. We studied common salt, we studied caustic soda, we studied baking soda, and then we studied washing soda. So you see, whatever have sodium in it, have soda with it. And the one thing that's left is bleaching powder. Now bleaching powder, it does not have soda with it. So calcium is used, calcium hydroxide, right? CaCl, calcium hydroxide is used, yes. And the bleaching powder is CaClO twice, okay, and we take it from calcium hydroxide, that is CaOH twice. We add chlorine, and Ca and chlorine wants to spend some alone time. So Cl is like, I want to spend time with you, take out O. So it's like, okay, stay with O as well, and I will stay with you as well. That is your water. Now in this list of yours, you have to add baking soda and washing soda. That is your Ca2CO, Ca2, why did I write Ca2? Na2CO3 dot 10H2O. These are all the elements we studied. Common salt, caustic soda, bleaching powder, baking soda, washing soda. Done. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. And I gave you one question. You give me the answer to that as well in the comment section. I will definitely see your comments. Okay. And join the live sessions as well. Every Wednesday, 5 p.m. 10th class. Every Thursday, 5 p.m. 9th class. Okay, bacha. Bye-bye. Tata.